think you've all seen him before, haven't you? What do you say his name is? Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and let's welcome Mr. Dave Barron.
Praise the Lord, thank you. Grazie. Uptown girl, she's been living in a... No echo, thank you. Uptown world, I bet she's never had a backstreet guy. I bet her mama never told her why. I'm gonna try for an uptown girl. She's been living in a white bread world as long as any man with hot blood can. And now she's looking for that downtown man. That's what I am. And when she knows what she wants from her time, and when she wakes up and makes up her mind, she see I'm not so tough just because I'm in love with an uptown girl. You know, I've seen her in an uptown world. She's getting tired of the high-class toys and all the presents from those uptown boys. She's got a choice. Uptown girl, yeah, I've seen her in. What is it? Have I got it? No autographs, no autographs. And when she's walking, she's looking so fine. And when she's talking, she'll say that she's mine. You know I'm not so tough just because I'm in love with an uptown girl. She's been living in her uptown world. She's getting tired of those high-class toys and all the presents from those uptown boys. No press, no press. No press, no press. Uptown girl, she's my uptown girl. You know I'm in love with an uptown girl. Hey, my uptown girl. You see I'm in love with an uptown girl. She's my uptown girl. Now, blip from the start. Are you selling that sweater? Hey? Please, how much? Sold. Good evening, my friend. No press, please. Stardom. Spotlight. Thank you. Lubba, 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 lubba. You shoot yourself. He's running down your leg then. I'm fixed up anyway. Mary. I bet you could whisper across 3 fields, you, couldn't you, Mary? Barabbas. This bloke went on the building site and the foreman says, can you brew up? He says, yes, I can. He says, can you drive a stacker truck? He says, why, how big's the teapot? It's possible. What? That's mine, that. Name card? Mary. Oh, you're talking about me, are you? Oh. Mary! What are you looking for, Mary? Just give it you. Mary! It's on there. Anyway, we'll give you this song. We won't mess about tonight because we've got loads of acts. It's been very nice to appear here on this thing for Greengate School, Johnny, right? Here's a song recorded by that well-known guy with a brown
your best of attention, please. Shh. Because it's...
What are you looking for, Mary? Just give it you. Don't you think? Mary! It's on there. Anyway, we'll give you this song. We won't mess about tonight because we've got loads of acts. It's been very nice to appear here on this thing for Greengate School, Johnny, right? Here's a song recorded by that well-known guy with a brown finger, Picasso. Do you know that? Praise the Lord, you sinners. Bloke says to me, everyone's a comic nowadays, because when I come through the door, a bloke says to me, what would you call a man with a wooden head? I said, Edward. He said, what would you call a man with 3 wooden heads? I said, Edward Woodward. I actually thought Earthly Kick was a gardening set, mate. I didn't. I thought that crucifix was a glue. Anyway, we won't no debauch. I'll give you a song recorded by Quasimodo. It's entitled, It Started as a Cyst. I'm a Salford lad, proud of it. Take no prisoners, right? I was going out with a bird from round here once, and I was going out with her for about 3 months, and she says, how would you like to meet me mother? I says, through a medium. I married her at the end. I said, what can I get you for Christmas? She said, a widow's pension. So I sponsored, what are you doing here? Name card. I'm coming. Right, what? She's coming round. Spread it round, kid. Anyway, the lad's here. I got a song, got some old songs. She's all you. Praise the Lord. Song recorded by one of the greats. A guy, half man, half boat. George Raft. I was going out with this bird. I said, I must tell you something. I said, I've got a willy like a 5-year-old. She says, what, that big? I said, no, that big. All right. No, we keep it clean. I was at the bar before and I said to this bird, hey, babe, would you like a drink? She says, I guess I'll have a double whiskey. I said, well, you better guess again. I didn't want to come in here smelling of beer, so I called in the archery for a few pints and I thought, right. I got inside, I said, good evening, councillor, charge my tankard, a pint of your bitter. And he was pulling out of 2 pumps. There's Val Dunigan's lad. He's pulling out of 2 pumps. I said, I want bitter. He says, you don't know water, do you? So I stepped back. And there was a big sign at the bar, he said, never said that, he said, a pint, a pie, and a woman. 79p, including VAT. He says, come on, he says, are you interested in this offer? I said, hold on a minute, not so fast, whose pies are they? All right. It's clean. I'll tell you something, I'm dead tough, me, but I was feared. Because the doors burst open and this big Irish lad come in the doorway, went like this. He zoomed round, he says, is there any traitors in here? Little fella sat in the corner playing Crash, stood up and said, hey, I'm a traitor. He said, well, traitors to a pint of Guinness. This bloke said, I know you. He says, so what? He says, you live next door to me. He says, so what? He says, you've got that big Alsatian in your yard. He said, he's barking every night, it's keeping me awake. He says, so what? He said, well, you can put it in my yard tonight and see how you like it. Praise the Lord, brother, praise the Lord. He said, I was in here last night. He said, you dirty bastard, you farted before my wife. The fella says, I'm sorry, I didn't know her turn. Marks out of 10. Torval and Jean dies having a baby, I'm so pleased. Praise the Lord, you sinners. Got some old songs, we got some new songs. I don't scare it. I got a bullworker for Christmas. I can't open the box yet. I got some great jobs. I was hot carrier for Lego, lumberjack for Kenwood mushroom, test pallet for Airfix, shunter for Hornby, jockey for a big dealer. I made a mistake before. The sign on the door there. You make a mistake going to ladies like Boy George with that on. Right. I goes in. Woman says to me, do you mind, please? This is for ladies only. I said, what do you think this is for? Don't clap, I just got rid of it. Thank you very much. Praise the Lord, you sinners, stand up for Jesus. She said to me, it's small, isn't it? I said, it'll fill a pram. Do you know that one? But things have changed round Salford, haven't they? Bloody hell. I bumped Mr. Kreskin last week, you were lost, and I thought, I got in this shop in a precinct, and I saw 2 delicious cream cakes on the table. I said, hey, Majaccio. I said, how much are the cakes? He said, 25 pence. I said, a bit heavy that. I said, how much is one? He said, 15 pence. I said, well, sell me the other. I said, give us £2 of sugar. He said, it's not that anymore. It's kilos now. Don't you know we're in the common market? Well, give us £2 of kilos. I said, give us a sheep's head. He said, do you want Argentinian, Brazilian, Welsh, Scottish? I said, I want to eat it, not talk to the bastard. I said, give it. I was getting sick of this. Sick. I goes into Woolies. I said, give us a light bulb. She says, what? I said, I've told you once. This bloke come in, he said, excuse me. He said, I bought this tie here yesterday. He said, I brought it back. It's too tight. Oh, the bloke come in, he says, I'm going ferreting. Have you got a camouflage coat? She says, well, loads of them. He said, well, can I have one? I can't find them. Praise the Lord, brother. I got a headache at the end. I went to the chemist. I said, I've got a terrible headache. I said, could you make me something up? He said, Boy George come in before. I said, did he? He said, no, I made it up. Hey, it's nice, isn't it? Anyway, don't blame me, Jackie. I'd like to thank Jackie for inviting me down tonight. You've got loads of acts. I've seen plenty of people. Do you want some paper? You're okay there? Trap on, take no prisoners, right? Because tonight, we're all in the same age group. I'll give you a beautiful song recorded by one of the greats, Roddy Llewellyn. The only fella to be kissed by a princess and still sing like a frog. Half man, half donkey, Paul McCartney. Half flea, half chicken, Alfred Hitchcock. Bloke said to me, what's a signet ring? I said, a swan's arse. Some runaways in here tonight, be careful. You got your papers on you, boy? These four darkies were on the trip. They're on the run in Alabama like this. They knocks on this fella's door. He says, we want to be free. He shot one. Right, good friend of mine. Blood brother. We're all the same age. I'll give you a song recorded by a guy, one of the greats. I'm getting a bit pissed. I've been here since I was 7, you see, so you must excuse me for talking so fast, right? Bloke went to the doctor. He said, I'm glad you've come, Mr. Jenkinson. I said, what is it, doctor? He said, well, I've been treating you for 5 years now. I said, what is it? He said, I'm sorry, you'll never work again. He said, why, doctor? I said, because you're a lazy bastard. Is it you, you cat? I was actually in Ireland when the Americans attacked Grenada, so the Irish burnt down Rumbelows. I was at a club last week, not far from here. What was it called? St. Barabbas Catholic Club. That's nice. And they had a fancy dress party. And the first fella never had a stitch on. Oh no, had a potato crisp just dangling from his Willy Wonka there like that. I said, amigo, I said, what have you come as? He said, the dictator. But next to him, there was a Pakistani stood there in a full-length turban. He wears a walnut whip. Here's the song by Leo the Sawyer. This is the show must go on. No dancing, hey. Baby, I chose this lonely life and it seems strangling me now. All the women got big cigars, gigantic guys, they're laughing at me now. I mean, you take him on a fool. Oh, what a fool. All of the rules I broke, all the rules that I have. But I tell you, I won't let this show go. Two pints, baby. Enormous crowds of people, they're all after my blood. Help me turn the walls of this theater. Gotta let me out, let me out. I've been blind. Lot of wasting of time, lot of wasting all my time. Yes, I'm walking away. Hey, I won't let this show go. Oh, you come and see me riding in the TT. Remember George, but dilly mo, go day. Hey, let's play my song, let's play my song. Na na na. Do that ding ding. Set it right, y'all. Na na na. I'm not coming off. I've been take him for a fool. I'm not that bad. For a fool, yeah. All of the rules I broke, all the rules that I had. I said, I won't let this show go. I won't let this show go. Won't let this show go. Yeah, mass producing, there's another one now, look. I'll tell you something, there's some... I'll ask you most polite. Do you like that one by Frankie Goes to Hollywood? No, okay, won't do it. Right, won't do it. Okay. I'm not singing it for you. I'm not singing it for one. Punk, right, do that one. 12-8 intro. Correct. You're right, kid. New wave. I'll go like this. You need been the castle and the back from the wall. Back with my baby, love the fire burned down. Smoked out says there's a fire down below. All outside was a rain and a snow. Hear them shout, hear them blow. Have the barrel of mud, much more said. Ooh-da-doo-da-doo-da-dee. Over the hill when the snow. Abort mission, thank you. Nancy Reagan says to Ronnie, I want to go on a cruise. He strapped her to a missile. I mean, what chance has Reagan got? Did you know his father was the lookout at Pearl Harbor? Oh, look at the tits on her. What? Cowbell, right. Do the other one. Before I go, new wave. Got a punk. That's some bad news. Can you explain to me that sign on the hospital wall at Hope Hospital? It says guard dogs operating. Read in the paper, it said 200 to mount boycott. Oh, well, that's one way of getting rid of him. I've had it. My missus, 14 stone now, big heavy. Take no prisoners. I'll tell you something, I was so drunk last night. It's a good job I was driving because I'd never been able to walk home. And she said to me, are you sober? Well, I tried. Well, there I was trying to fold it in and I thought, better pack it in here. I can't complain because she's had a coil fitted. But the trouble is we keep on getting interference from CBers. And I notice things like she's always kissing the dog, but she'll never drink out of my cup. When I fart, she calls me a dirty bastard. When the dog does it, she says, "You've got a nasty tum-tum." I took her walking through Chimney Pot Park one day. The elastic busted, didn't it? Because it cut down 3 trees. Peeping Tom knocked on the bathroom window, went like this. Hey, you. Close the curtains. And here we are again at the Crucible Theatre. You've just missed. You've just missed Tony Knowles screwing a lovely black over the bottom walk. Welcome, my friend. Any news from Judea? Praise the Lord, brother, praise the Lord. We're all in the same age group tonight. Get it, kid? Song. I've just had a phone call. That's your fault. I've just had a phone call from Brenda. Spent all my money in Dusseldorf and I can't find out what they're going to go do with it. Press. Well, I'm going now. Before I go, once again, thank you. Rostas. My brother, him. Praise the Lord. He said, hey, Clyde, what'd you get if you cross a nigger with an octopus? He said, I don't know, but it sure be able to pick a load of cotton. Use that. Woo! Sounds like Burt Reynolds there. Woo! Thank you. So. New wave. On a mountain in Virginia stands the lonesome pine. Just below is a cabin home. Ah, excuse my back. Little girl of mine, better than the front, eh? Her name was June, and very, very soon she belonged to me. Mammy, I'm coming home. 20 embassy about Guinness. For I know she'll be there waiting beneath the lone pine tree. Who said join in? One man, one song, none players off the green. Game on, game on! Play for the gallon here. That is a good chucker. A what? Little fella for Christmas, he got little tortoise. Didn't like it. So we crossed it with a vibrator. He finished up with an armadillo. Praise the Lord, sinners, praise the Lord. He says, what's virgin on the ridiculous? I said, a nun on a skateboard. I've tried them all, ginseng, I tried that ginseng. Garlic pills. I've got a new one now. I've got a new one. I've tried an aphrodisiac called powdered rhino horn. I took some, all I got was a mad urge to chase Land Rovers. Hey, bloke was to the chemist, he said, I want a contraceptive that big. Chemist said, that'd fit a mouse. He says, that's what it's for, the house is overrun with them. By George, well. He said, why do you get some polyfiller for the holes? I can't catch the bastards, he said. I swore 3 times, I'm not going to swear again. Also, want to join in? Stand up for Jesus. Split the room down the centre there. Close your legs, pal, man, your crew is set there. Which I just seen the glory of the Colonel Lord there. Which got, is that a different club in there? Enclosure number. Correct. Enclosure number. Don't mix it up. 3. 1 first, watch my fetlock. This bloke's up before Leslie Walsh, and he says to him, is there any last request before we hang you? Did I put the rope around my belly, I got a boil on my neck. All right. Praise the Lord, brother. In I demand a recount of the trail of Champagne. Grazie, grazie, grazie. In the pale moonshine, and wine. She was the name, and I was wine. Oh, June, like the mountains ain't blue, and I find I'm a lonesome body in the blue rich mountain rock. Praise the Lord, brother, praise the Lord. On the trail of the lonesome. That's not leather. The blue ring, you mountain down, you come on, jingle, jingle. On the trail of the lonesome, come on, ding the dong, ding the dong. In the bay moonshine, come on, jingle, ding the dong. You go up the name, and oh, June, like the mountains I'm blue, like the point. I'm on somebody. In the blue major mountains of Virginia, ooh, on the trail of the lonesome pine. Thanks a lot. Good night. Cheers.
Thank you very much. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Dave Barron. It's okay. Well, where's our pal Jack? What's happening? Quick. Other song.